Hey everyone, we're the Rewind Guys, and this is Cinema Trash.
"80 people are horrified to wake in a strange institutional setting and find themselves forced to race or die."
Let me ask this question. What did this movie get right?
What is nothing?
Boredom.
You would not have known that this movie, as sloppy as it is and hokily put together, took 4 years.
Oh my god.
They filmed it over 4 years.
Not like 4 hours?
No.
Ooh.
I'm going to be honest. I actually liked the cinematography. I liked the editing, sort of. Like, it had interest.
Okay.
The lighting was cool. You know, like, it looked nice.
What about those stabby things? Wow, those are
The
cool.
prop department was just on point.
No, they were not.
Barbed wire.
It's
scary.
It is an alien arrow with barbed wire and gas pipe.
Yeah.
And?
It's stupid. It's dumb.
Aliens don't need gas?
Look, I get that this is low budget, okay? But no.
I would have felt better with, like, cardboard arrows.
Amy's a fighter. She'll fight this thing.
We start off with an intro that is not needed.
I kind of liked it.
I liked it until I realized what was happening, and then it's just like, well, you didn't need it.
Yeah, it's like... I realized why they had long intros for some of the characters, because they stuck around for a while. They were kind of like main characters. But the first intro for the woman went on the longest,
Yes.
and then she died instantly
Yeah,
afterwards.
they debated you. I liked that. I thought it was funny.
No, okay, well, here's the deal.
There's the comedy. We found it.
If they could, here's the thing. I just realized what you said. It's so stupid. Here's the deal. If you had cut that, like, well more than in half, if it was just like, she's fighting cancer, she goes to the doctor, you've beat cancer, yay, and then that happens, where she then goes and dies, same thing.
But then you can't have a full-length feature film when you cut out half the movie.
That, and we would have missed one of my favorite scenes. Just her laying on the floor.
Yeah, well, she's in shock.
No.
She hates life. I know. I thought that was so
That
stupid,
is so
too.
stupid. I was like, no one does that.
Thinking about it, though, just thought about it, I know where the comedy comes in.
Is it her saying fuck you to the sky?
Oh, no. The comedy is right in the very beginning, right? Where she tells the doctor, what's her sister's name? Amy's a fighter. She's not a good fighter. She died like 2 seconds later.
I did laugh at that. It's awful, but I
She
did
died
laugh.
so fast, I didn't realize she died at first.
Yeah, it's like, you thought she went home or something?
Well, she kind of did.
I looked away and looked back and like, I was like, oh, wait.
I do like that it gives you the sense of it's no holds barred. Whoever you think is going to win probably is not going to win. Or at least so I thought at first.
Yeah, unless you look at the cover.
Yes. Once you look at the cover, you know how this is all going to end up. And that's so crappy because I thought, okay, even if she's not going to be the final girl, I thought she's going to have like that self-sacrificing moment where it's like she comes to terms with it because now she gets to be with her sister and her mom. And all that's just like,
Yeah, I was
no one
really
cares.
surprised she died like instantly.
Yeah, well,
I think
it
that
was for shock.
Yeah, I was supposed to set it up so I was like, oh, you have no idea who's going to live.
Yes.
And it's kind of cheap.
And I get it. I do kind of like that because it's like, don't get too attached. Woo, but they don't set it up well.
No.
They don't set it up well at all.
And then it was just kind of like a lather, rinse, repeat for the whole movie.
The school, the house, and the prison are safe. Follow the arrows, or you will die. Stay on the path, or you
Race
will die.
or die. Get lapped twice and die. The house is safe. The prison is safe. And they're not safe.
The weird thing is sometimes it's like, if you leave the path or whatever, you die. Sometimes it's so strict how perfectly you have to be on this path, and then other times they're just like doing whatever they want, and it's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Like when the priest guy just like takes a step out of the path and he explodes. Which, why are they just randomly exploding when they?
Wait, was the church safe?
No.
Okay.
No. Because they show you that he walks past the stupid spiky arrow thing. Oh my god, that's so dumb.
But I'm pretty sure I saw some other people doing that.
We literally saw people pulling the spiky arrow things out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. But what I hate is right before this.
I would have been turning those.
Right, no, seriously, yeah. But right before this, you get the this is God testing us. Resist temptation. He's like, a crucifix.
He's a priest. He can't help it.
It's oh my god.
It's like catnip.
Yeah.
It's so stupid. I'm like,
I feel like they went way over the top with his stereotype. Like
When the movie got better after he died.
that's oh my god. This is one of my biggest issues with this movie. However somebody is dressed up, the character that they are is completely their character. Completely. There is no like, oh, look at this guy. And even the deaf guy calls it in the beginning, oh, look, he's probably a killer, whatever. So now when they're all forced to race, of
hated
course.
that scene. It was so bad.
There's a lot of bad
what else was wrong with the deaf people? Because at a certain point, they just got so weird. Like at first, they're just regular people, but they're deaf, and then they just became like so unusual.
There is no good acting in this movie. I'm
No,
sorry.
And I think they probably had the worst acting.
Oh.
That lady drove me nuts.
Oh, the deaf lady?
Yeah.
At first, I was like, "Hey, she's not bad," and then, like I said, it got worse
really
and worse
weird.
and worse, and
The roles got bigger.
No one. The thing is, like, nobody really reacted except for that the cyclist guy. I hated him at first, and you were supposed to. But then at the end, I'm like, you know what? I kind of want you to win now.
Yeah.
When he's crawling with that arrow in his foot, I'm like, you go, buddy. You can do this.
Temptation. Like, step off the path and your head explodes. Temptation? That doesn't sound too tempting to me, Father. Sorry.
God makes a journey for all of us.
I think they filmed somewhere between like 2 and 4 days. Then they took like 2 to 4 months off. They filmed a couple days, months off, couple days, months off. And I think that as they're going through this story, they're realizing, well, shit, if these are safe zones, then when the final person makes it past and only one can survive, this doesn't make sense. What are they, like he can't win because there's still people alive. So I don't know if you all caught that scene that seemed shoehorned in, where now the voice is talking and it's like, if you're in the safe zone, you will die. And then the deaf girl's like, these rules don't make no sense. And then the guy's like, well, it does to those who made the rules. And I'm like, this is stupid. They realize they kind of like put themselves in a corner.
Wait. The safe zone was actually safe, or was the safe zone only safe because they could walk around anywhere they wanted?
I thought the safe zone was supposed to be safe. Like, no matter what happens.
So hold up. Is that why the old man at the start died? Because they had him sit outside ahead of everyone? If they had him in the house, he would have lived when they passed him for at least longer?
Well, not according to how it ended up working after the fact, but
I
maybe.
can see that. If you ever played a Battle Royale game, it's like as it gets smaller and smaller, you start to die more. I mean...
Did anybody else like how every single scene, no matter how short and insignificant, had its own little twinkly music?
Did it?
Every scene just had like this little, I don't know. They had this like, like this, there's a jazzy little tune to everything.
Okay.
Wow, if they did a unique one for every scene,
I don't know if it was unique,
I was just saying,
but like,
that was a waste of time because I don't think I heard a single one.
Maybe it went on so consistently you just tuned it out.
Yeah,
Had to.
Probably. Just like the movie.
Oh my, no, let me tell you
I
something
think
else.
the pacing was actually okay.
Like a nice sprint. Yeah.
Here's the thing. Like, it was an hour and 27 minutes, and it feels like an hour and 27 minutes. So I guess you're right. I can't bash it for that. does anybody else? They show the track in the very beginning. They show the alien track thing on like this monitor, however they do it. I don't know, and it looks enormous.
Yeah.
But the first lap seemed like it was like done. What?
Yeah.
I'm so
That would have
confused.
took me like a week.
And then what's worse is like everything looks like everything else. So as they're jumping around, I don't know where anybody's at. I don't know what's going
Yeah,
on. You
that
can't keep
was-
track of anything.
Well, okay, what about the grass? All right.
Oh,
I have lots of issues with this. The first one is Mr. No Leg can hop on the grass because he's got his little crutches.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so how did like the shoes not work?
That's what I'm saying.
yes, exactly. It's like, do you physically have to step on the grass, which makes no sense because you have shoes. You're not touching the grass.
Yeah.
So he can do it on stilts. Here's the thing.
Stilts.
I mean, I guess kind of. He's using them like stilts,
I guess so.
but I think they're crutches.
My bad. I thought they were the cripple stilts. Sorry. Oops. No. Is it hot in here? It's a little hot in here.
It is hot in here, though.
But then, hold on. Then later,
Wait, there's more.
later, everyone's like, "Oh, can't touch the little bit of grass in
Yes.
the cracks," which everyone touched them earlier. Why is it a problem
Like a
now?
blade of grass is like,
There was a scene
smell
where one of them
grass.
was walking towards the grass in the crack, and they cut away real quick. It's probably because he just walked right through it without thinking.
yeah, this I didn't understand that. 'Cause I'm like, I'm assuming the grass area was out of bounds.
Yeah.
Right.
The fact he's on his crutches or anything else shouldn't matter. He should die. And here's another thing. I feel it's out of character for this guy who's supposed to be like, his life was saved. He had a second chance. He has nothing going for him. He makes it obvious that he drinks a lot. He sleeps with ugly women and like, sorry, ugly ladies. And
Sorry, ugly ladies.
and like, I'm just saying, it seems like he knows in the end only one person can live. I feel it's a little out of character for him to then go and beat the crap out of this lady and kill her.
She pushed him.
And I get that. But he should understand, like, maybe she doesn't necessarily want to, because she doesn't. She didn't from the get-go. She was the only one trying to avoid
I
this
think-
stuff.
The argument too is more out of character. Why did he kill both the people when he was chasing that guy down?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I was really confused by that too.
I think when his friend died before this scene, he's just like, screw it, I'm going to survive this. I don't like they played on all the stereotypes as the frickin' stereotypes.
Yeah.
You had the Karen lady, you had the people who looked kind of shady and like punks who ultimately were shady and like punks. You had the people who were prim and proper that were like the good guys. And it was, I would have liked to have seen when weird deaf guy, again, out of character, decides he's going to get rapey because he's like, well, I'm going to die anyway.
The 80s.
It is not the 80s. But no.
He's from the 80s.
Well, yeah, that looks like it's true. But I feel like if in that scene, the guy in the very beginning that he accused as the rapist came by and saved her,
Yeah.
bam, awesome. It would have been a great scene. But
Yeah.
instead, it's weird. They played everything off weirdly.
Yeah.
Every
and-
guy he pointed out that he had never met before was exactly who he pointed them out to be. And I was
Exactly.
like, I was okay when he was pointing it out because it didn't matter. But when they made those characters be that, I'm like, oh, I hate this.
But then he ended up being the rapist.
That's what I'm saying. If he ended up being the rapist and then was saved by the person he accused, it would have been
Yeah.
awesome. Like, it would have been like, all
That,
right.
that guy was weird.
Yeah,
the whole
but
thing
so was
weird.
the girl.
Yeah.
He's like, kiss me. Don't kiss me.
Wow.
Touch me. Don't touch me.
Well, I mean, I
Don't do
I
it.
think she was just kind of being like,
No, there was some
no.
things that she
okay,
said that did not make
okay,
any
whoa,
sense.
that doesn't give the right for rabies.
I know. I was about to say, this isn't sounding right.
This is not sounding good.
sounding good.
Look,
Hey,
she
if-
was being flirtatious. She had it coming. Oh my god.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying how odd is it
Their characters
to be
were-
like, you can't do this. You remind me of my brother. Why can't you kiss me? Just kidding.
the characters
what
were
are you
poorly
doing?
defined too.
I'm not saying
weird.
that. Well, since
Yeah.
she did that, she should be raped.
No.
I'm saying why is she acting so bizarre?
She is acting weird.
I think she was letting in. Giving it? No. Okay, look. he had a thing for her, and she knew only one person could survive, and she was probably like, look, okay, this is a little weird, but I will give you a kiss. And from when I was watching this, I thought that's as far as it was supposed to go. That's exactly what I got. If she's like, fine, this is awkward and weird, but like,
literally all
fine.
he said was like, it's like, we're going to die and you can't even kiss me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so she's like, it looked like she was like, okay, fine, a kiss.
And you could
then-
tell she's uncomfortable.
Yeah, it was awkward, to say the least.
Yeah, and then later, after, okay, so kiss, then I got a little bit too much. She's like, no, and he's like, sorry, and she's like, okay, whatever. Later, she just brushes his hand a little bit. He's like, yes!
It's true. Yeah, and he's just like, look, we're going to die and you can't let me rape you? I mean,
yeah.
But then, and that, which is weird anyway, he hits her really hard with a gas pipe.
Which is just protruding from the wall in pairs.
Yes, and it looks
I mean,
like
how else were the aliens supposed to mount the arrows?
it's so
They can just
stupid.
hover there?
Yeah. No, I just feel like the whole scene between the deaf people was I realized it was supposed to be weird because it was like, hey, let's have this shocking rape scene.
Yeah.
None of it made sense to me.
No.
Nope.
None of it made
Especially-
any sense.
Especially considering they spent like the 10 or 5 or 10 minutes leading up to that just talking about jerking off.
Yeah, that was weird, too.
Yeah.
It wasn't-
She's like, do you ever do that? And he's like, yeah. I think of you like a brother. Why are you asking him that question then?
The pregnant lady.
Oh my god.
She could never win. No matter how many times
Oh.
she lapped, there's always going to be 2 people.
That is weird. That is weird.
Because when she died, it counted down twice.
She would have to kill the baby.
And see, that's
No,
what
she'd have to just run for 9 months, then lap the baby.
oh man, that's messed up. Well, I guess she could save the baby and push the baby past like the finish line, but then the baby's got to go fight the other aliens.
Easy win.
Yeah, it's so true. But no,
Imagine the end scene, except it's just a baby.
That would have been better.
With crutches.
oh man, let me tell you something.
Baby on stilts.
With the I'm losing my train of thought here. Give me a second. I really thought for sure that at the end that freaking Eddie guy was going to be a stand-up guy and realized, look,
He's got one leg, you dick.
oops, my bad. I thought he was going to be a gentleman and be
a
like,
stilts up guy.
like, I know why she's doing this because he was just doing the same thing. He was murdering innocent people so that he could survive and thought, like, shit, I have nothing going on in my life. I'm going to let her live. And then she could have been like, well, she's going to be fucked anyway. And that could have been the twist.
Maybe he killed her because she's a moo cow.
Probably.
Yeah.
Ugh, disgusting moo cows.
Cow.
Anyway.
Well, wasn't the whole point of the story basically that everyone's terrible? Like, isn't that what the whole deaf guy's rant was about?
Yeah.
So it's like, in the end, they're all just,
They're all sinners.
yeah.
No, that's not what we get, though. In the end, we get that even if you only have one leg, you can still be a badass.
Yeah.
That's what you get. That's the takeaway here. Don't let your deformities. That's not what-
Deformities.
Don't let your limitations limit you.
But they're limitations. It's in the name.
It's time to rate these poo-poo pants. Boop. And let's see. I'm going to go first, actually.
I wonder
there
what
it
it's
is.
going to be.
Oh, you guys want to guess?
100%.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's going to be like
Really?
a solid 70.
All right, here we go. I'm glad I had a week to really think about this movie. If I had watched it this morning and rated it, I would have been like, middle of the road. But after really thinking about it, this is just garbage. Boop, 80%. I'm giving it 10% because it's a complete movie. In another, I don't even know why I gave it another 10%. I'll be honest. I guess just because I feel like 90% trash is just too harsh. I feel like there's something there, but it's just not fleshed out very well. It's not good. Mike, how much is this trash?
I honestly didn't think it was that
Wow.
bad.
Exactly.
So it was an easy to watch movie. Like the pacing was okay. It wasn't boring. I didn't think it was that bad. I just didn't think it was that great either. It's perfectly middle of the road.
That's exactly what I thought. My first initial takeaway, and then after thinking about it, garbage. Lydia, what are you going to give the human race?
Oh, wow.
Actually,
Wow.
I'll be honest, I did not see 100%.
No, I was going between 90 and 100, and the more I thought about it, I was just like, I really just was really bored, and I didn't like much of this movie at all.
Huh. A little shocked. I thought 80, 90 maybe.
No.
Russell, let's see what you got.
60.
Oh, all right.
We're
You
like,
know, I didn't really like it, but like I said, I can see where it could have been good. It was a good idea. Some of the scenes I thought were really cool looking, but overall, it really wasn't very good.
No, just no. That brings us to the end of this episode. Be sure to like and subscribe for more. It helps us climb the charts. helps
helps us win the race.
Helps people find us. Helps us win the race. Yeah.
Trying to get on the top 40, guys.
Come on, be our other leg and help us out. We will see you guys next week for an all-new episode. So, yep. See you then.
I just realized you guys are wearing the same color shirt.
Yeah, we're twinsies.
It looks so funny.
So we're not doing a wheel spin. We're doing something special for
Because we're special.
January. I can't remember Russell. What was the deal?
No, it's February.
February. I said. What did I say?
January.
Oh, February, March, and
Because
April.
it's the second month of the 2022nd year.
Yeah. So there's a
all
lot
twos.
of it's all twos. It's all twos. Twos all the way down. So we're doing sequels throughout.
I mean, we could wait 200 years and it'll be better.
Yeah. Well,
Then
yeah,
it'll
of
be
course.
2200. Just
Oh. Come on.
All right. Who wants to reach in? Can somebody pull out a piece of
Can I
paper?
get some tongs?
You gotta use your teeth, though.
All right, I'll just see. I don't know which is. I'll do. I don't care. It's my shoe. Fine. Okay. All right. Here's the one I picked. Okay. And it is
Is it gonna be you?
It's gonna be me.
Russell.
Oh.
Nobody yet.
You guys can't see that crap.
It's him. We know it.
It
it's
says
Russell.
something.
It's
on
Russell.
it.
You just have to believe us.
So Russell's got to pick the first movie for January.
Done.
February.
It was
February.
his idea,
Oh
and he
my
doesn't
God.
even have one picked.
February,
Well,
yeah.
you know, I mean,
No, it only happens to
It's
you.
easier to
What?
have the idea than to do it.
Yes.
ain't nothing to it.
Any sense? And
And
Woke me up a little bit with that one.
sorry about that. And the one thing. Okay, I keep on to say the one thing is not one thing.
that's how
The
they did
other
the movie.
one thing.
Yes. On here.
I mean, I get no service all the time. I don't assume I've been abducted.
I do.
Well, I'm just saying you can hit. Shut up, Lydia.
Good God. What is happening
Oh,
to
that
you?
I'm,